the cave. Welcome to the show. The beer is cold and it's time to go. Long-haired Yeti's Cave. It's the place to hang out. Come on the show and scream and shout. Keep it real, what it's all about. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Will. The show's about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Win. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Win. Get very real, keep it real, keep it yeah. Welcome to the cave, welcome to the show. The beer is cold and it's time to go. Long-haired Yeti's Cave is the place to hang out. Come on the show and scream and shout. Keeping it real is what it's all about. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Win. Come on, Win.
Ooh.
Keep it real in here. Welcome to the cave.
Right. I don't think there's one show that doesn't start with something like that, to be honest. Ah, fucked it up. Ah, fucked that up. Ah, shit, what's going on here? Fuck's sake. Big up, everybody. How you doing? Long-haired Yeti here for the Newcastle v Liverpool game. Hope you guys are well. Big up, Tony. How you doing, matey? And, yeah, I think the Osherman thing, mate, I mean, he's just as bad, basically, isn't he? But he'd still probably do a job for now. I mean, they need somebody who's like got that ability and stuff. Wisser for me ain't the answer, and Strand Lawson's not the answer either. Not in my opinion, anyway. Not in my opinion. Love the shot at us in your intro. Lol, everything but a dog called Win. You also have 2 stars, and that we don't. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, Strand Lawson for me is a major sort of downgrade. I don't really see a lot in Strand Lawson. I think he looks all right, but he doesn't like step off the page for me. I mean, I think I'd rather go Wisser than Strand Lawson, to be honest. I mean, Strand Lawson does have the height and everything like that, I suppose, but I don't know. I don't get the Strand Lawson one. Let me know if the mic stays all right, because I have actually done the reboot before I started the show, so hopefully that should be okay tonight. That's what I was saying. I realised they're trying to replace Callum Wilson. Yeah, I mean, the Callum Wilson thing was strange. I thought they decided to get rid of him, but it actually wasn't that, was it? It was down to his contract running out, was it, or something? Big got off with the absolute and that shocked. That would not shock me at all. Your mic is tucked together, mate, again. What's something to do when I put something? This will be every time I put Sky on. No, give me a second. Fucking here we go again. Right, we're back in a sec. Right, okay, so I am back, and hopefully the mic is all right this time. I think it's something to do with Sky, to be honest, because every time I put this Sky Go on, the it always goes funny, and it takes a while for the Sky Go to start up, which it never used to be like that. It used to start up straight away, so I don't know, mate. I don't know. Yeah, he left on a free. Oh, your mic is tucked here, mate. Now it's clear. This should be a cracking game. Yeah, it should be. But what do you think of that though? Imagine if Isaac is in the away end, that watching the game. That'd seriously cause some fucking shite, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that cause some shite? Oh, mate, can you imagine it? They'd be an absolute blow up, wouldn't they? Basically. You know what? There's nothing stopping him doing it, though, is there? Really? There's nothing stopping him getting a ticket and sitting with the Liverpool fans. Oh, type of thing these cheeky fuckers do. To be honest, they've got to come up with some way to stop this. Players being able to do all this kind of stuff as well. And they will come up with something because businessmen don't like losing money. And the way this is working at the minute, that's exactly what's happening. That would be funny talk about shithousery, I would, wouldn't it? That would be insane, that would. I wouldn't be surprised, though. That would be shocking, but yeah. I mean, let's face it, he's still a Newcastle player, so surely he could watch from the box or whatever like that, surely. He's not banned from the ground, is he? He's not, or anything, so surely he could go and, like, just sit, in, like, the director's box type of thing. Surely he can go and sit in there, can't he? I bet he does. You watch. I bet he does. I bet he turns up in there, mate. I bet you. Tell you what I watched last night, mate. Talking about classic movies, American Werewolf in London. But if you do watch it, don't watch it on YouTube because on YouTube they cut the swearing out. So it's sort of what the fuck. I don't know why they do shit like that. I mean, you've got this thing with this banner that went up at Palace yesterday with everybody going on, and I've just put, you know what? Just fucking stop being such fucking easy offended twat. Seriously, whatever. I tell you now, right? I'll tell you straight. These aliens that are apparently coming. These aliens that are apparently coming, hurtling towards the Earth, right? If I could contact the aliens, I'd just turn around to them and say, if you've overloaded your ship with weapons and all that lot, just don't bother. Get rid of them. All you need to do is come to Earth and start being offensive to people, and you will defeat us in no time because everybody's just got such fucking thin skins nowadays. Everything fucking hurts. Everybody hurts. Fucking REM fucking tactics. Ridiculous. It really is. He is under contract with Newcastle, and they have to find a way to stop this. Yeah, they've got to. They've got to. There's going to be something. Mind you, aren't you looking at another guy who can play centre back and full back? Is it Capica or something? Fucking I saw it on Sky Sports today. Ipaki or something like that. It was on YouTube earlier. Arsenal target. Let me see if I can find him. Probably nothing like that, but I'm sure I heard something like that. There you go. Arsenal exploring a deal to sign Bayern Leverkusen defender Piero Incapi. Sky Sports News understands, although Arsenal's focus remains on departures, they are working to be in position to act on the left-sided centre-back Incapi has 4 years left on his Leverkusen deal, and they would like to keep him, according to Sky in Germany. He would cost around 52 million with a 60 million release clause. Why a left-sided centre back? Don't you actually need a left back? I thought you needed a left back, not a left-sided centre back. I sent you that reel about how British humour used to be. Shame, really. I miss those days. Yeah, same here, man. Same here. Yeah, I heard that today. Apparently, he's a proper good player as well. He was playing for Bayer Leverkusen, so he can't be that bad, can he? Really? So, yeah, he's a proper decent player. So, I mean, I don't know whether that one will happen or not, but that's the latest I've seen on that. Anyway, let's have a quick look on X. Right, so we're looking on X, and I don't know what any of that stuff is. And Forest News latest is Forest bid of 27.5 plus 7.5 million made the weekend has been rejected by Strasbourg, but Forest are continuing the dialogue in order to make this deal happen. Strasbourg aware of Bakwa's desire, personal terms agreed. Ooh. Right, so I have no idea who that is, to be honest with you. Rejected by right back, for Mads Bildstrup. So we've been rejected for Mads Bildstrup or something, and we've been rejected for D-Line Bakwa. Don't know, it doesn't say anything. I don't know where he plays or whatever, to be honest. I've no idea on that one. And Forest rumouring talks with Fenerbahce over deal for goalkeeper Dominic Livakovic. Nottingham Forest forward Taiwo Awoniyi is wanted on loan by Werder Bremen. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened as well, to be honest. Orange Strasbourg. Oh, he's a winger. D-Lane Bakwa. He's a winger. I don't know whether he's on the left or what. I don't know. Then I'll have to check him out on YouTube, I suppose. I have no idea. That is a great film. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal movie. But don't watch it on YouTube, man, because they cut the swearing out and stuff. It's fucking rubbish. And, well, actually, they didn't just cut the swearing out. They cut certain bits of the film out as well. They cut the bit out where Jack turns up to him at the hospital and he's all ripped up and everything and bleeding all over the place. Oh no, we're not allowed to see that sort of stuff anymore, guys. Even though we've got Terrifier on, on the cinemas and everything like that, but we're not allowed to see things like that. And they also cut the bit out where when they leave the slaughtered lamb, it went straight to night time when they was going across the moors. Whereas if you remember the actual movie, they turn back and it's still light, and the guy who misses the dartboard, he's actually stood in the side with a rain, and then he goes and talks to him, and then that guy comes out who did the Tetley Tea adverts, and he goes, "That's enough." I said, "That's enough," and shuts him up. I sent you that reel. Yeah, I'll have a look in a sec, mate. Yeah, I heard that today. So, yeah, you're looking at somebody who can, play on the left, so that's quite interesting. Let's have a look on Instagram. I'll tell you, I've been playing Remnants of the Ashes most of the day. Right, okay, so let's have a look. I don't have anything, though, mate. All right, I didn't see that one.
Good evening, sir. Hello. Calling from the local police station. Can you confirm that your name is Mr. Tim Vine? Yeah, that's me.
Mr. Tim Vine, chartered surveyor of 27 Edison Road?
Yeah, that's me. What's going on?
We're here on a very serious matter, sir. We're going to have to ask you to accompany us to the police station.
What, now? I can't. I'm afraid we're going to have to insist. Look, I'm waiting for my wife. It's my birthday today. We're having a party and there's loads of... people.
That's fucking awesome, that is. Excellent stuff. I wondered what it was going to be like, because I thought, well, you know, how things used to be and all that kind of stuff. So I was thinking, should I actually play it where it's going to be playing on stream? Probably not, but yeah, it's good. That was good. Right, so putting the teams out now. This one should be a decent game, to be fair. Should be a really decent game. Oh. See a bit more of Florian Wirtz as well. I haven't really seen that much of him yet, to be honest. Got a feeling Elanga will have a good game as well today. Just a feeling that Elanga will have a good game. But yeah, I mean, that American Werewolf in London, I mean, it's possibly the best like werewolf movie ever made, isn't it, really? You got Silver Bullet as well, which is very good. But I think American Werewolf in London is the best one. Have you seen American Werewolf in Paris? I can't remember if that was any good, to be honest. I actually can't remember if that was any good. I've seen that a long, long time ago. But Liverpool are in the huddle at the minute, and Newcastle have come out to get into their positions. And here we go, guys. Here we go. That would be funny, though, if he is actually there. You'll all of a sudden hear the crowd going mental, won't you, if they actually see him. It wasn't near as good. No, I don't think so. Not Silver Bullet. I think, or American Werewolf in Paris either. It's an odd one to follow, really. American Werewolf in London. The actual the change was just phenomenal. The acting in that change was absolutely amazing. That is some of the best acting I've seen on there, to be honest. Yeah, I'm on 30 seconds, I am, mate. And here's Newcastle down the left, right-hand side, and Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham, and Newcastle should try and get across from Elanga, but Newcastle get in the way. It's going to be a corner to Newcastle straight away. Yeah, I heard that today. It wasn't near as good. Just kicked off here. Yeah, I'm on 1 minute now, mate. 1 minute and 3. And Newcastle have got a corner, and Saka. I always say Saka. Salah is standing up against Burn. That's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? How's Salah standing with Burn? It's like Gandalf with fucking Frodo Baggins. That just looked insane, that did, the way he's looking up at him. I'm 20 ahead. Yeah, no worries, mate. Not a lot I can do about it when it goes like that, to be honest. Just has to keep it going and just keep and see how it's going. I don't know what's going on with the referee at the minute. Something's happened. Oh, right. It's high boot from Joe Linton. Gone for the ball, but I think I don't know whether he actually got contact on Gakpo there or not. There's Salah on the right-hand side. Can't keep it in, though. And that's going to be a throw-in to Newcastle. Oh, right. And my stream just turned into like a... what the hell is it? Oh, is that... ref cam. Oh, right. That was good. Put it on for a little bit and then it went off. Oh, they've actually got ref cam going as well. Have they just started using that? Because I ain't seen that in the weekend. I mean, I like it. I do. I like that ref cam. I mean, that's probably one of the good ideas I've actually come up with, to be fair. And Newcastle's got a throw in there on the left-hand side, plays it back to Dan Burn. Dan Burn smashes it up the field, down the middle, looking for Alanga. Alanga gets it on his head, but then it's kicked away by Van Dijk. Newcastle get it straight back round, but Van Dijk's there to head it away. Here's Verts. He loses out to Tonali. And Newcastle now trying to get something down the left-hand side with Tonali. Tonali running down the left-hand side, leaves it to Burn. And then Newcastle just keeping the ball at the moment. And long ball over the top to the right to Trippier. But it's just too far for him. Goes out for a throw-in. Away the lads. I like that ref cam. Yeah, same here, man. They were testing it this summer. Yeah, I must admit, I did like it. It's something different, isn't it? When you get really good goals and the referee's like running up behind the actual like ref cam, it just looks amazing when you watch the goal. Like that Paqueta one yesterday. It'd have been nice to sort of see that one like that. But, I mean, that was awful, wasn't it, really? Paqueta scores an absolute banger, and then they lose 5-1. 4 minutes and 23 gone on my clock, and Liverpool players down at the moment. I think it's Verts. Yeah, it is Verts, and Trippier's just completely missed his kick there. Missed the ball, just got straight into his foot. No malice, just two players trying to keep the ball, basically. I don't think there was any malice in it or anything like that. 4 minutes and 55 gone. And Liverpool with a free kick. And it shows you exactly what the ref sees. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And this ref's a bit of a bozo as well, so I think it's a good one to have it on with him. Can be a bit of a bozo, this referee. Mason, I think it is. Not quite sure what his name is, but Newcastle's got the ball at the minute. Going to be a goal kick. Play across and then eye up into the air, looking for Alanga. But Alanga needs the ball to his feet, really, so he can run onto it. And Alanga again with the ball in the air, but it's not his strength, really. And Anthony Gordon tries to get it, but he can't get it either. And Liverpool are probably going to pass that back to the keeper, as they do. Alisson then takes a bit of a touch there, but gets away with it and kicks it away. Ekatike basically just gets thrown on the floor by Trippier. I don't know how you can argue that, mate, to be honest with you. I mean, they are both grabbing each other, but have you noticed players do this thing where they've got their hand around the back so the referee can't actually see they've got hold of the shirt as well? So, Liverpool free kick. Verts over it, I think. Runs up, smashes it to the side instead. And it's with Kirkez. Kirkez puts a ball into the box, but Dan Burn's going to be the first one to that. Then Canati gets it to Salah. Schlei into the box. That's headed away by Newcastle. And Newcastle now trying to get on a break with Alanga, but Alanga could get away here. They could get... Oh, nice pass that was, but it just didn't get through the second man, and that looked a naughty one. That looked a naughty one from Gravenberch. That's going to be a yellow as well. There's a bit of needle in this, mate. There's a bit of needle in this already. Should make it an even better game, to be honest. Oh yeah, he went straight through the back of Gimaresh there. Away the lads. How you doing, Geordie? You alright, mate? And let's fucking go tune. And shame on you, grabbing Birch. Yeah, it was a nasty one, that was, wasn't it? Proper through the back of him, but he's got a yellow card now, so 8 minutes and 10 gone, still 0-0. You've started with some fire though, Geordie, I will say that. Definitely started with some fire. Free kick, Trippier plays it across to Tonali. Tonali then puts it into the box looking for Dan Burn, but Dan Burn can't win it. And that's going to go out for a throw-in. Dan Burn's lethal in the box. He's fucking massive. Throw into Newcastle on the right-hand side. Goes into Alanga. Now, I think that's Barnes, is it? And that's going to be a corner now. It's Trippier. Must have bounced off him and then hit Trippier, but it didn't look like that to me. But 9 minutes and 10 gone. 0-0 still. Looks a bit of a feisty game, guys, already, to be honest. It looks a bit feisty, which is what you want, really. You want a bit of feistiness in these kind of games. Alisson again making a bit of a mistake there when he gets the ball back. Looking a bit shaky, really, on that score. Ball goes up, though, headed away by Newcastle. And again, very stop-start at the minute. I think Trippier's got a smack in the face from the looks of it. He looks well up for it, doesn't he? Trippier. Imagine if Isaac went and sat next to Shearer. Imagine that. Burns always looks like a man among boys. Yeah, he does. He does. If he gets the right run, he's very, very hard to stop. Very hard to stop. 10 minutes and 22 gone. And that ball's going to go out again. That's going to be a throw-in to Toon. And that's thrown back to Shaw. Shaw then smashes it up the field, looking for Alanga to make a run, but that's going to go all the way through to Alisson. Alisson just walking forward, picks up the ball. And as soon as Gordon starts to try and press him, long ball down the field. And that should be Ekatiki's. Ekatiki now on the left-hand side gets challenged by Shaw. And it goes out for a Liverpool throw. Could be one of them long throws into the box. It goes into the box, and that's headed away again by Dan Burn. And it's coming back in by Kirkes, and that's again headed away by Dan Burn. And now Anthony Gordon's got it. Can't get past, though, at the moment, and then just goes down. And that's going to be a free kick, Newcastle. Newcastle on a break here. Gimaresh, lovely pass through to Alanga, but Alisson's out and kicks it away. Alanga's pace is just such a thing to take advantage of. You can get him in the right places, and you get that pace going, and you can get a ball behind. 9 times out of 10, he will be the one that gets to it. And here's Newcastle again, trying to build down the right-hand side. Got 3 players around him, though, at the moment, and Liverpool managed to win it. Is Gakpo to Verts, then down the left-hand side, puts it into the box. And nice defending there from Trippier to body him and get him out of the way. And then Newcastle have got it. That was a bad one, kicking it out. And here comes a shot, and that's saved by who's that? Pope. They said Pipe. Yeah, a bit dodgy there in defence. They kept giving it back to him. They managed to get a shot, and they're going to have a corner now, Liverpool. Corner Liverpool. Bears not going down very well tonight, to be honest. And Verts puts the ball over the top. And it's with Gravenberch. Gravenberch just going backwards, then plays it to Slobberschlei. Slobberschlei plays it to Jones on the right left-hand side. Ball goes in, but Livramento manages to get that. Runs forward with it, looking for an out, can't see it, so plays it back to Trippier, into Tonali in the middle. Back from Tonali to, I have no idea who that defender. Oh, it's Shaw, isn't it? Shaw. Then Guimaraes just gets pulled back, and that's going to be another free kick for Newcastle. Yeah, I don't think I'm having enough magic. I've said that before, but and then I had another one, but they're not very cold. That's the problem. And here comes Newcastle down the left-hand side, plays it into the middle to Guimaraes. Guimaraes, a little bit of a give and go, and then Livramento goes down. With Elanga now on the right-hand side to Guimaraes. Guimaraes passes it off, gets it back again. Guimaraes on the right-hand side, puts the ball into the box, but it's easy for Liverpool to clear for a throw-in. Guimaraes looks quite bright tonight as well. Shaw over to Byrne, then back to Shaw. Shaw then down the right-hand side. Nice ball over the top for Elanga. Elanga's into the box. He cuts the ball back. And no takers, unfortunately. But Newcastle still got it driving through with Anthony Gordon in the box. And Anthony Gordon goes flying down on the floor on the left-hand side. That's going to be a free kick, Newcastle. Quite a dangerous free kick as well for Newcastle here. What are you doing, lad? I think that was a dive, personally, but, you know. Say what you will about Eddie Howe, but his style of football is a joy to watch. Yeah, I do play some good stuff there, actually. I mean, Elanga got away really well then, to be honest. I mean, maybe should have gone for a shot instead. Mind you, I think it got that close to the line, you could only really cut it back. But Elanga looks well on it, and obviously, him being our ex-player, you know, I've seen him play quite a bit, and he looks proper on it tonight. And it's Tonali with a free kick. Oh, straight through the middle of the box, straight out on the opposite side. Not the best free kick. I don't think Eddie Howe enjoyed it a great deal either. That was not the best free kick. That was a good opportunity as well, that was. It just went straight through the middle, straight to the left-hand side, and it's a throw-in now to Liverpool. 17 minutes gone, and Liverpool throw it back, and it's going into the middle of the field, and Ekitike manages to get it, and that's been ruled a foul. Another Newcastle free kick. Look how the team passes forward. Maybe Arteta should watch this and learn something. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's some good stuff. It's very similar to us as well in a way, but they do it on the right hand side where they smash it over the top, looking for the pace and stuff, whereas we tend to do it on the left hand side with Murillo. It's very similar. Newcastle with the free kick now, just away from the centre circle, and it's 18 minutes gone. And that's passed all the way back down to Gimaresh, put into the box, but Ekatiki manages to head it away. And, it's another free kick. Ref's ruining this, mate. Ref's ruining this. He just keeps stopping it all the time. Trying to get some good sort of free-flowing football, and it just gets stopped all the time. There is a push from Salah, though, really. It's another free kick to Newcastle. Don't understand why players do that. You know, like when you're chasing somebody, and then, you know, it happened in the Wolves game, I think it was. And you're chasing somebody, and then you put your hand on their shoulder, or you put your hand in the back. I mean, it's stupid. It's always going to be a foul, isn't it? Because the player's always going to feel the contact and then go down. So it's always going to be a foul. Ball over the top for Newcastle, but that's 2-4 straight to the hands of Alisson. Gordon just staying near Alisson, probably trying to get him with the 8-second rule or whatever. It's interesting. It's an interesting idea. Just stand there letting the goalkeeper not be able to do anything. So he gets a yellow card for the 8-second rule. He didn't, but you could do that, I suppose. Newcastle now fighting with it in the centre. It's with Joel Linton. Joel Linton plays it down the left-hand side to Barnes. Barnes plays it across to Livramento. Livramento should get this in the box, and Alisson manages to cut it out. Not a bad cross, though. Alisson manages to cut it out. If you could have got it more across the goal line, maybe would have been better, but it wasn't a bad cross into the box, to be fair. But it's Alisson's all day long, that was. And here come Newcastle again. Little ball through for Elanga from Joel Linton. And then Elanga gets passed and then gets taken down by Kirkes. It'll be another free kick to Newcastle on the right-hand side. I think it is anyway. No, it's throwing. And that's to Gimaresh. Back to Trippier. Gimaresh now on the right-hand side. Is going to have to go back, though, for Shaw. And Shaw all the way back to Byrne. And then Byrne all the way back to Pope. That was shoulder to shoulder. Can see why Salah was complaining. Yeah, I mean, I think it was in his back, personally. But the thing is, as soon as you feel any contact like that, you're going to do that, aren't you? Cross comes in from Newcastle. That, again, is easy for Alisson. And here's Liverpool on a possible break with Wirtz. Pass it through to Ekatiki. Shaw misses his challenge, but Gimaresh is there to stop the ball going through. And Newcastle just keeping it at the moment on the right-hand side. Passing it back to Shaw. Ball's with Shaw now. Ekatiki goes in for the press, and it's with Tonali running through the middle of the field. Plays it up to Livramento. Livramento puts the ball over the top, but Barnes is not going to get on that. Don't you think the refs ruin it a bit, though? It's like you can see things starting to build up and stuff like that, and then he's just he's stopping the game all the time. "22 minutes and 55 seconds gone. Another free kick to Newcastle, just left from the centre circle. Trippier over it, I believe, and Dan Burn is on the edge of the box as well. So if they can get something in high, they've got every chance of getting on the end of this. Ball comes in and just goes straight through everybody. Canati goes down, and Allison's got it. "23 minutes and 27 seconds gone. Newcastle with most of the possession, 80% to 20%, according to Sky. And Liverpool's got the ball again now with Gravenberch trying to get down the left-hand side. Gravenberch goes down, and it's another free kick. This is two stop and start, isn't it? Big time. Yeah, he is slowing this game down way too much. Yeah, definitely. It's just stop and start all the time at the moment. And is it Shabob's or something? Shabozlai, isn't it? And that's ball down the middle to Ekitike. And Liverpool's got it now on the right-hand side, but Joe Linton just basically says, that's my ball, and just takes it off him altogether. Burn now plays it down the left-hand side to Barnes. Barnes tries to get past Shabozlai. And Shabozlai then back heels it to Gravenberch. Gravenberch now trying to get something down the right-hand side into Ekitike in the middle. And that was a nice to get your foot in there by Dan Burn. That's I think he's my man of the match already, to be honest. Dan Burn's pretty much controlled everything that's gone into the box. He's got his foot in the right places at the right time. That's going to be another yellow card for that's for Canate. I think he super glued the whistle to his lips. Everything he breathes, it blows. Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, he has pulled him back there, hasn't he? I mean, he's got a full lot of Gordon's shirt there. That's another yellow card for Liverpool. Ibrahim Canate. Newcastle with a free kick. I've said that so many times today. It's not even real. If we had like watch along bingo, you would have already got one there, to be honest, because it's been the free kick that many times. What was Canate thinking there? Obvious yellow. Yeah, it's crazy, wasn't it? Here's Elanga on the left-hand side. Manages to get a good cross in. Van Dijk, though, manages to head it away. Liverpool, Everton. Oh, fuck off. Liverpool, Everton, fucking Newcastle. Trying to get something going in the box, but they can't. And that goes all the way back. Trippier, and he's going to play it all the way back to Pope. I think Newcastle really look like they've got a lot of drive tonight, though. It's like they sort of, because they haven't got Isaac, it's like they're setting out to sort of prove, we don't need you. It's Salah, though. This is dangerous on the right-hand side, trying to get through for a shot, plays a pass. The pass wasn't good enough. Livramento picks it up, who's also, I think, had a good one so far. And Livramento's got the ball at the moment and plays it back to Trippier. And that's going to go in the middle to Elanga. Elanga turns, looking for a run, tries to play it to Gordon, but Liverpool managed to get it. But Newcastle, man, so dogged when they've not got the ball. Just no messing. It's very good in that respect. Here's Barnes on the left-hand side up against Shabozlai. And Barnes trying to get past him to get across. You're going to have to pass it, though, across to Livramento. Goes back to Barnes. Barnes with the ball now, gets it into the box. Oh, Elanga's free. Elanga was free coming in on the right-hand side, and Anthony Gordon doesn't see him, and he tries to head it in the net, and it goes over the net. I think if that goes all the way through, I think Alanga scores that. Mind you, I think Kirkhead might have stopped it, to be honest. He did rise a bit higher, but very impressive from Toon. Very impressive. Just again, that finished article, isn't it? It's just that finished article at the moment. It is Liverpool with a chance. Ekatigi didn't take a chance on it. Pope kicks it out, and Anthony Gordon tries to win it. Manages to win it. Anthony Gordon now, nice little back heel there from Anthony Gordon to Barnes. Barnes then plays it to the right hand side to Alanga. Alanga's going to run, try and get a cross in. Gets the cross in. Gordon gets the connection, but just goes straight into the hands of Alisson. Nice move though. They did quite well there with Canate. Lovely little back heel there from Anthony Gordon. Absolutely beautiful. And then Alanga just takes his man on, gets the cross in. It's a good cross as well. But Szoboszlai is marshalling Gordon quite well. And there comes another header in from Anthony Gordon, but that goes wide. Good stuff though from Toon. I don't think you'd be worried about this. I think you're playing some really good stuff. Impressive so far from Newcastle. Alisson with a goal kick. 29 minutes and 18 seconds gone. Newcastle fans asking for what's going on with the time, because he is taking a bit of time to do this. Yeah, they got a fair argument there, I think. But they've got a massive argument. Look at this. If there's a rule of a yellow card after 8 seconds, that was about 12 seconds. Toon came to play tonight, yeah, absolutely. What was that there, though? How was that not time wasted? Ball's now with Van Dijk, just walking up the field, really steady pace. Then Van Dijk puts it to Canate. Canate again just walking forward with the ball. Szoboszlai goes behind him, plays it back to Van Dijk. Newcastle in their own half pretty much, apart from Anthony Gordon. And Canate puts the ball over the top, but that's only going to be one winner there, and that's Dan Burn. Slowing the game down big time, aren't they? Liverpool. I think they can see just how thingy Newcastle are at the minute. They're just trying to keep the ball away from them, slow it down a bit. Long ball down the field from Alisson, but that's just going to go all the way back to Pope. Don't you dare give a yellow card to Pope. And here's Liverpool. Oh, Tonali's managed to get it. They're on a break here with Tonali running towards the box. Gets the pass. Can't. No. Oh, mate. That should have been a goal. They proper opened them up there. Here comes Liverpool, though, down the left-hand side. With Gakpo. Gakpo takes it on the inside, tries to get the crossing, can't get the crossing. Curtis Jones has got it. And Curtis Jones now trying to get the ball into the box. It's Verts outside the box and plays it off to Ekatiki. Back to Ekatiki. Ekatiki's pass is very strange and goes out. Should have scored there, Tone. Should have scored there, mate. Look at that. I agree. This game is mad, bro. How you doing, Doubt? It is, mate. It is mad. Newcastle have come to play. I mean, definite. You can see that. Definitely gone to play today. And evening, Dal, says Tony. Dal, did you listen to that trailer Tears, mate? That is one hell of a track, that is. Liverpool with the ball now in the centre circle. Newcastle just back. There's like 4 or 5 in the midfield, and then you've got Anthony Gordon there as well. It's not there's not much ways of getting any passes because the passing lanes are shut down. Liverpool just, I think, trying to tempt Newcastle to sort of go and try and press them to create some space. But at the minute, Newcastle are just very, very stubborn in the way that they're playing, and they are just playing it really well, to be honest. They're just not falling for it. It's like, well, there's no danger where the ball is at the minute, so there's no time, no real excuse for us to try and get through. Here comes a press from Newcastle. Ball goes through from Liverpool, though. It's with Salah now on the right-hand side. Salah plays it across to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai plays it across to Gakpo, and that's just too far, and that goes out for a throw-in. Look a little bit off the boil at the minute, Liverpool do, don't they? Yeah, two looking real strong, and big up Tony. Yeah, they're looking a bit off the boil at the minute, Liverpool. Which a lot of that's down to Newcastle because their tenacity is phenomenal at the moment. And that's with Gravenberch outside the box. Shot comes in. Oh my days! Shot comes in by Gravenberch, low, hard shot, and Pope don't even move, and it just goes into the net. Into the left corner of the net. That is insane, mate. When you look at this game, and that is just insane. Just goes to show you when it comes to football, you just never know which direction it's going to go. I think that's like probably the first opportunity that we had. And they scored a really, really easy goal to give away. With how hard they've been fighting as well, that was a really easy goal to give away. Fucking hell, yes, I like Wasp, sound familiar. Have you heard Forever Free by Wasp, The Headless Children? Yes, awesome album. Wow, Bosch, Pope should have seen that. He should do, shouldn't he? Because it was it from a good way out. And it didn't even seem to be that fast a shot. So 1-0 Liverpool, totally against the run of play, in my opinion. But what do I know? And here's Dan Burn on the right-hand side, plays it down the right-hand side. Anthony Gordon should get that in the middle, but he can only head it back to Liverpool, and it's with Salah now on the right-hand side. Ball into the box is stopped again by Dan Burn. Dan Burn, man of the match for me at the minute. He's controlled that area, and every time it's gone in high, he's been the one that's got the ball at. Football is a funny old game. It is, mate. It is. Crazy, really, because Newcastle have most of this. But again, like I said the other day, they just haven't got that finisher at the moment, and I'm sure they know that, but, it's just so evident to see. It's like nice build-up, really nice stuff to get there, but then when they do get there, that finisher just isn't there. Liverpool now obviously growing in confidence. Elanga manages to get that back to Pope, though. Pope's going to have to smash this out, which he does. But yeah, that for me was a goalkeeper mistake all the way. The old don't take your chance, get punished scenario. We did this regularly. Yeah, we did, Scald. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well, matey. Sure, no finisher. Isaac is a dick. Could have easily given the one more year after a trophy win. Yeah, I know. It's insane, isn't it? Really, it's fucking insane. I mean, what happens if, like, because they keep talking about if Liverpool don't put up the money, is Newcastle nice pass through for Alanga, but again, it's just too far forward. But if they don't pay the money, would you like have him back in your team? I mean, I know he's good and all that kind of stuff, but I don't think I'd be that impressed with it. Here comes 2-0 with Tonali. Tonali can't get the cross in, but Alanga's going to get this on the right-hand side. Alanga now gets the cross in, and that's Szoboszlai is absolutely marshalled Anthony Gordon as well in the box. 38 minutes and 20, and it's corner to Newcastle. Big up Malto, you're right, matey. And big up Dorf, big up Skald, Haydar. Szoboszlai is a defensive beast. Yeah, absolutely. I've not normally seen that in his game, to be honest, but I'm definitely seeing it tonight. Now we've got ref cam. This ref cam's wicked, man. It looks proper weird. It's like watching the Blair Witch Project. It's insane. Here comes a corner from Newcastle. Dan Burn gets up for it, but open harmlessly wide. Yeah, that ref cam looks crazy. It is like fucking Blair Witch Project. I can't believe that goal. Honestly, I can't hear. You're going to see it here from the ref cam. Look how far out that is. Look how far out that is. But I mean, you know, this is what champions do, isn't it? They might be getting outplayed and all that kind of stuff, but you've just got that ability to kill it when you need to. And here come Liverpool again. He just bored straight off the ball. Ref needs it, shoulder to shoulder anyway for me. Anthony Gordon plays it down the left for Barnes, but that's not a very good pass. Yeah, looking like it tonight. Gordon is working his socks off. Yeah, absolutely. 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 I mean, you just they are outworking Liverpool for sure. But I mean, when you can score a goal like that, you know, crazy, isn't it? Szoboszlai smashes the ball up to the middle of the field, looking for Ekitike, but Salah gets it. Salah now looks for gets it on Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz has got it again. Newcastle just absolutely crowd everybody, and Liverpool have to go back, and they'll be happy. All right, they'll be doing that all right now because they're 1-0 up. So. 41 minutes gone. Allison plays it down the middle to Szoboszlai. I don't know why I keep trying to call him Shablob. And that's gone straight over to Gakpo. Gakpo running through the middle now. A bit of power and pace. Plays it to Salah. Salah puts it in the box. Oh, and Ekitike just can't get on the end of it. And Jones just can't give it the finishing touch there. There's a good cross as well into the box there. Great run through the middle from Gakpo. And a good one-touch pass from Salah. But Jones needed to just smack that goalwards. He misses it. He missed it. Yeah, he missed the shot. "41 minutes and 56 seconds gone. And the ball's in the midfield again. It's going to be a throw into Newcastle. It's so annoying, isn't it, when you've done like all that hard work and stuff like that, and it just gets taken away by a goal like that. It's crazy. I mean, goals are goals. It doesn't matter really. No, you wouldn't care if it was your own. So why would you care on this one? There's Livramento on the left-hand side, plays it into the middle to Joel Linton. Tonali's going to have a run here, gives it to Barnes on the left-hand side. Barnes getting shepherded by Shabozlai, and Shabozlai gets a challenge in, and that's gone out. It should be a corner, but I don't know. I think it's a corner. Shabozlai is playing really well as well, to be honest. Doing really well defending. His defensive work's going really well. How are we all doing today? I'm all right, mate. I'm a bit hungover, to be honest, but I'm all right. I suppose you just have to take that, don't you? I bet it's terrible because it's warm. I got some in the fridge, but I left it in the fridge last night, but it's not. It's gone warm, for fuck's sake. Had me steak and chips earlier. Here comes Liverpool again. Gets it stopped though by Newcastle, and they're on the run here with Gimaresh on the right-hand side. Plays a pass across to RB Barnes. RB Barnes gets it, but who's that man on him straight away? And that's Shabozlai. Livramento does the overlap though, and Curtis Jones just tackles him, takes the ball off him, and then Curtis Jones smashes it down the field. That should be headed away by Shaw. And Liverpool could be on a break here with Salah. And Newcastle again, just dogged defending. I don't think that was a yellow, ref, was it? Was that a yellow? That didn't look that bad. Oh, shit. Yeah, all right, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a yellow. It's always good to be able to sort of see the replay because that's definitely a yellow, that is. So the norm then for you, yeah, pretty much, mate, pretty much. You'd think you'd get used to them, wouldn't you, really? But you don't. Actually, after today, I think I'll be having a bit of a break. Might be streaming, and that's another yellow card. Anthony Gordon and Kirk are going against each other, and Gimaresh comes in and pushes him away, and here comes the handbags and the fucking the Undertaker fucking music starts, and the intro comes on, and the dead man's coming out. It's the Royal Rumble, and that's half time. I think, is it half time? Going on here? No, it's not half time yet. Let's have a look at that one. Oh, right, yeah. Gordon does get late on Van Dijk there. Straight into the back of his heel as well. Straight down the back of his heel. Oh, that could be a possible red. That's not a good one, guys, that isn't, is it? That's not a good one because you can see he's like not near the ball, it's straight onto the back of his leg. And it studs up as well. It could get bad to worse now for Liverpool. Yeah, that's going to be a red. That's it. That's going to be a red, isn't it? Things are just about to get worse for Newcastle with the looks of it. Don't know what he's doing. He's talking. He's watched the VAR and everything. He's chatting to the players. He's sending him off. Just sending him off. Yeah, red card for Gordon. I don't have a horse in this race, but that is a red. Yeah, it is. It was not very controlled or anything, was it? It was just straight into the back of his Achilles and straight down the back of it with his studs. That's a massive shame. Just real sort of dogged defending, but you can't do that. Can't do that, can you? Mind you, he's got that many yellow cards in this first half. I don't think that'll be the last red you see, to be honest. That's really, really unfortunate for Newcastle. I mean, it's just gone from bad to worse. I mean, they've come out, they've been controlling the game, doing really well, just not being able to finish off their chances. And then Liverpool managed to score, and now they've gone and got a player sent off and down to 10 men. Not good. Did you hear him explaining it, Tony? You know, I was talking to him because I ain't got the sound up, but did you hear the referee explaining it? Or was that just to them? I don't think the ref had much choice there, to be honest. It was definitely a red. The ref explanation on mic is good though. Yeah, I didn't hear it because I ain't got no sound on, but yeah, I don't mind that at all. I think that's not a bad idea at all because it shuts things down, doesn't it, and stuff like that. You know exactly why and all that kind of stuff. Here's Shabazlai on the right hand side, just about to go for half time. And Kanati's going to play it back to Allison. Any second now, the whistle should go for half time. This has been really, really unfortunate for Newcastle, to be honest. Not over yet, but I didn't know. Nah, ref had no choice. Nah, not any choice in that, was he at all? I've got a funny feeling though, Tony, it won't be the only red in this game because he's got quite a lot of yellows out. In Canate, I mean, if you can get Alanga running on Canate, you know, he could definitely bring him down, and that would be his second yellow and a red. That's what I'd be looking to do. Gets it over to Salah on the right hand side. Whistle should go any minute. Salah tries to get into the middle, and it's smashed out by Newcastle, and that is half time. That's got to be gutting though, that hasn't it? That's got to be absolutely gutting. I think they've started really well. I think they've done really well, Newcastle, but there was no option there. No option at all. You had to send him off. Mind you, saying that, I think it was the same referee. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was the same referee that allowed Havertz to get away from that Exocet challenge on Longstaff. I'm pretty sure it's the same referee that actually did that. Now, if that one there is a red, then that one on Havertz last season or season before, that was definitely a red. I said that at the time. That was definitely a red. It's unbelievable, that is, when he goes flying in like that Exocet challenge. Absolutely unreal. Right, so we've got Rangers Celtic then, that's just said. Oh, that's coming up then. That's normally a good game as well. Right, I'll be back in a sec, guys. I'm just going to get a beer, nip to the loo. Yeah, ref had no choice. Yeah, it's weird one, isn't it? Really, because I mean, not that. I mean, it's definitely a red, but the way Newcastle's starting everything, it's just gone from bad to worse, hasn't it? Just gone from bad to worse. And it's going to be a real struggle now against Liverpool. They're going to have the space that they want and everything. So it's going to be it's going to be a real struggle to try and get a goal without sort of opening up too much and offering Liverpool too much space. Well, that's better. That's cold. I would have thought, I mean, call me crazy, but I would have thought if you leave your beer in the little fridge outside, then it would stay cold. But what do I know? What do I know? That's how I thought it worked, but obviously not. But yeah, it was a bad end, to be fair. That's a big shame, that is. I think Newcastle will be all right continuing to defend and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be being able to get a goal. That's going to be the issue. I mean, you could sort of use Alanga to use his pace. I mean, you always got an opportunity of him getting away from everybody. Because if Liverpool proper sort of come out now and go too high, then you possibly could get to Alanga there. But I mean, that goal, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's the best way of saying it, really. Smash and grab. It definitely was a smash and grab. It's got a little bit too over thingy there. Just gets from bad to worse for Tone. I mean, what do you think about this? Like trying to get Strand Lawson and Wisser one, I understand, but Strand Lawson, I can't say as I've seen all that much of him, really. I wouldn't say he's in that kind of bracket, though, personally. But I suppose they've got to get some kind of front man, haven't they, really? So they've got to do something, I guess. But it looks like a one you might be going out on loan anyway. It could be going on loan to Werder Bremen, which I wouldn't be surprised if happened. I mean, we've got 4 strikers now. So I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't going to happen, to be fair. That backward, I'm guessing he must be more sort of right wing, because I think Jota will probably be going as well. And Doi can obviously switch over to the right wing. But I reckon he'll be more right wing, because you've got Amari Hutchinson, left wing, sorry, not right wing. And then you got this one that keeps rearing his ugly head as well. Well, I'm not saying that, but whatever. But Songutu Magasa, Monaco midfielder. Don't know who that is, to be honest with you. West Ham are keen on him, though, the looks of it. And Leeds now leading the race for Dylan Bakwa. Leeds are now ready to meet Racing Strasbourg expectations, which are around 35 million to make a deal happen. Forest have not left the deal, but Leeds are now ahead. So I don't know. Like I say, I don't really know that much about the player, to be quite honest with you. So can't really comment on that one until I've seen like a YouTube video or whatever and just seen what he's capable of. Flash flipping Gordon, game over. Yeah, I know, it's bad, wasn't it, Lone Star? How you doing, mate? Yeah, it's not. I mean, watch the start of that game. I mean, Newcastle was much the better side, and then Liverpool managed to get that goal, and it's just gone from bad to worse. And you could not have not sent the guy off, to be honest. And now it's going to be really, really difficult for Newcastle. unless they can get Alanga away, because his pace is very good against most players. That's the only thing I can think what they might be able to do at some point. But it must be so depressing for Newcastle with having the situation they've got going at the minute, especially when you play like that as well. I mean, they was playing some great stuff in that first half. And Liverpool just get a goal out of nothing, really. But, hey, mate, that's how champions are made. They find a way, and, and that's exactly what they've just done. So, can't fault it. I mean, they're going to come out a little bit more, though. They're going to come out a bit more now, Liverpool, I would imagine. Mind you, he don't have to be honest, but for the good of the game, hopefully he does. And that might leave a bit of space for Alanga to get down the wing. Alanga is the outlet rapid. Yeah, absolutely. If they can get him away, but I'm sure they'll know that he's the one that they're going to be looking for. The major shame, they must think the world's against them at the minute, to be honest. It's just insane, really. But like I say, as soon as he went, as soon as I seen it up close, that was it. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You seen the pictures of his leg as well. Got two massive great marks down the back of his leg. Not a choice there, I'm afraid. There was no choice whatsoever but to send him off. And hopefully Newcastle can get something sorted out and try and stem them back. And having already been without their best striker, Isaac, they are now unable to call upon their emergency stand-in, Anthony Gordon, potentially 3 games. Yeah, I think he definitely gets that. You might even get more. It depends whether Liverpool decide to go push it a little bit more. Because it was a naughty one. Gordon is a rash clown. Yeah, he does get I mean, I can't fault his work ethic, but I mean, you can't go around doing that. You're not going to survive doing that. Mind you, like I say, the ref's got that many yellow cards going on this game at the minute. I wouldn't be surprised if that's not the only red you actually see in this game. Oh, is that knobhead with a stupid haircut? Imagine, I mean, don't we just live in a great world where you get people who create things and have got real good creation in their brains and all that kind of stuff, and they don't get anywhere and they have to struggle and all this, that and the other. Yet a prat like that just goes on the internet with a stupid haircut and becomes famous overnight. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Fuck me, it's his barber that should be famous, not him. This world's fucked, bro. This world's fucked. I said about them aliens that's supposed to be coming. They're supposed to be here at Christmas. If they are coming, I'd actually say to them, don't bother bringing any weapons. Just learn some offensive language and stuff like that, and the whole world will be destroyed because they're all sensitive little fucking pansies. So everybody will be destroyed just by you saying things. Right, I'm getting back on with the second half. Bruno Guimaraes kicks the ball off. It's down the left wing, and that's doubled up on. But Konate's on a yellow as well. So if you can get Alanga away up against Konate, yeah, get past him, make a good pass in front of him, and and get him away. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. Oh well, forget what I just said. It's 2-0. They've just gone straight down the pitch and played it to Gakpo. Ran into the box, tried to take a shot, hit the defender, went past it to Ekitike, and Ekitike put the ball in the net. So that's 2-0. So everything I just said about getting back into the game and getting back on level has, yeah, it's just become a hell of a lot harder. That's why I just stopped mid-sentence. The good thing, it's off the post again. That's 2 shots they've had that's bounced off the post. I can't knock him though. I think Slot missed it. Did Slot miss it? I think he was at the toilet. It was that quick though. 46 minutes and 30 seconds gone. And Toon down 2-0. Gimares gets a yellow card. I'm not sure why. Why did Gimares get a yellow card there then? Canate just pushes Barnes off the ball. Gimares has obviously gone and argued the point and got a yellow card. Yeah, Gimares has gone absolutely mental and he got himself a yellow. That is a push though, that is, isn't it? That is a push. That is definitely a push, that is. I'm not quite sure why that wasn't given. The striker, Newcastle wants signed doubles Liverpool's lead 23 seconds into the second half. Yeah, and Newcastle asleep at the wheel. Ekatike trying to prove they don't need Isaac. Yeah. What do you make of that, though? I mean, that to me was a proper push. He just stopped looking at the ball and just pushed Harvey Elliott over. Not Harvey Elliott. What's his name? Fucking Harvey Barnes. Just pushed him over. That was a nice dive there from Gakpo. This is getting nasty now. This is getting nasty, guys. There's going to be a fair few more reds in this. Surely when you stop trying to win the ball and you just go to the player and shove them out the way, surely that's a foul. The referee's pissed them off big style now. Got a Liverpool free kick on the left-hand side. Ball comes in. Not the best. It's gone outwards. Van Dijk managed to get the header on though, and that just goes all the way back out to Slobberschlei. Gravenberch on the right-hand side. He's got a card as well. Canate's going to be lucky to stay on the pitch tonight, I think. He would be the one I'd be looking to get a run on. And it's Liverpool now trying to build down the left-hand side. Joel Linton goes straight for him and plays it across the middle to Gravenberch. Now it's across to Canate. Canate into Slobberschlei. To Salah, back to Slobberschlei. Slobberschlei gets the cross in, but no Liverpool player made the run. It's good for Liverpool, though, and I'm sure Danny's absolutely loving it. He did say he was a bit worried about this one, and the way Newcastle started, you kind of see why. But again, they just haven't got that player to finish the ball off, really. And here's Liverpool down the left-hand side. Kirkes to Jones. Jones then back to Gravenberch. Gravenberch across to Canate. Canate then all the way back to Kirkes to Jones. Jones to Gakpo. Gakpo on the left-hand side. Slips the ball in, but again, that's easy won by Newcastle in the box. And Liverpool get the ball back again. Liverpool now is pulling them around all over the place, but that's a terrible pass. Newcastle with a throw-in, throws it into Gimaresh. Gimaresh now in the middle. He's got about 4 players going at him. Weren't going to get through that. Ball's with Newcastle on the right-hand side. Plays it down the right-hand side, but Kirkes manages to get it back away. Jones, Gravenberch. Newcastle getting a bit of a mess there, and Liverpool could be on attack here. Szoboszlai down to Salah on the right-hand side. Salah running at him, plays it in the middle to Ekitike. Ekitike back to Wirtz. Ekitike again. Ekitiki's got it now in the box, but Gimaresh manages to take it off his foot. And it's with Livramento. And the ref stops the game. Ekitiki's causing a lot of trouble at the minute, I think. He's winding them up. He's proper winding them up. Ekitike. You need to keep their heads because you don't want Joel Linton to get involved and start going flying in or anything like that. They don't need any more of it. "52 minutes and 45 gone. Joel Linton's arguing with the referee now as well. Tonali don't look too good. He's just holding his shoulder. Looks in a fair bit of pain. Man, it's getting worse and worse for Newcastle. Big up, in the chat. Big up, Mr. Jossie J. How you doing, bro? Make sure you follow, hit a like and sub to Mr. Jossie J. Yeah, this is going from bad to worse for Newcastle at the minute. Now, Tonali don't look very good at all. He looks like he's in a hell of a lot of pain with his left shoulder. Successful passes second half, 62 to Newcastle's 5. Tonali don't look too good at all, though. Don't know what actually happened there, to be honest. All right, see going on with Ekitike again. I think he landed on his shoulder. I was hoping Newcastle were going to cause an upset, but that was definitely a red card. Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. Yeah, there was no arguing that one. That's him gone for 3 games, and he's a big player as well, Anthony Gordon. There's Liverpool now trying to get it forward, and that goes out for a throw-in to Newcastle. Newcastle are really letting them get into their heads. Throw-in comes in for Newcastle. 3 players around him. He's not going to get that. Another throw-in to Newcastle. Tonali's staying on though, but his shoulder don't look too great, to be fair. And Gordon Bennett says Lone Star. Throwing comes in. And that's straight back to Livramento. Livramento puts it into the box. Gimaresh, get in. Gimaresh manages to score. Newcastle looking proper up for it now. There it's 2-1. 2-1. Well done, Newcastle. Nice goal as well, that. Nice header that was from Gimaresh. Got one back, says Tony. Absolutely. And here's Kirkes on the left-hand side. Langer managed to take it off him. Not letting him get away with anything. Bruno needs to calm down as well. He keeps having a go at that ref, and he's already got a yellow. Don't think there was a lot in that, to be honest. Not in what I saw straight on the watching it from the actual play, anyway. 54 minutes and 48 gone. And Liverpool with the ball again. Curtis Jones plays it back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk into Gravenberch. Now it's with Kirkes, and Florian Wirtz plays it forward. Ekitike. They're getting proper pissed off with Ekitike. He's proper winding them up, here. Pope with a throw out to Shaw. Shaw smashes it down the pitch. Looking for Barnes. Canati manages to get the header though. And it's with Van Dijk. Back to Van Dijk. It's a cross, and then there's another Liverpool player on the floor. Wirtz this time. With the way looking at that goal, with the way Newcastle's looks going at the minute, I'm surprised they wouldn't have called that off for the push on Kirkes. It wouldn't have surprised me. It wouldn't have been fair, but it was down to strength, in my opinion. But it wouldn't have surprised me the way Newcastle's looks going at the minute. Szoboszlai onto the right-hand side into Ekitike. Florian Wirtz loses out. Gimaresh plays it down the middle. And Newcastle could get on something here. Pass the ball. That's it. That's going to be cut out. And he manages to kick it against Tonali, so they get the throw-in as well. Just got to keep their heads, Tony. Don't want to get any more players sent off. I know it's probably fucking hard, and I know it's probably difficult, but they don't want to be getting another player sent off. "60 minutes gone. 2-1 Liverpool. Kirk has been warned for time wasting, I think, and then just carries on time wasting. That's hilarious, that is. Tonali's gone down, and then he got smacked in the face. I didn't really see that, to be honest with you. Stop the game because Tonali's down. You was on the attack then. Right, let's have a look. Florian Wirtz, well, his hand flies back, but I don't think there's much in that. I don't think he knew he was doing it. One of them. Big up United fan. How you doing, mate? And yeah, Bruno has a temper, needs to watch himself. He's not just him, though, is it? Tonali has as well, and Joel Linton, he's definitely got a bit of a temper on him. Don't think there was much in that. It definitely wasn't that, like he just said it was. It was, as he's running, his arms flew back and hit him in the face. That hurt my shoulder. Liverpool now trying to get the ball away. Joel Linton up against Gravenberch, just pushes Gravenberch out the way. 62 minutes and 55 gone, and Newcastle have got a corner. Want to get this on Burns' head. Get away from Canate, because he's the only one that could probably beat you in the air. So, well, I don't think he could beat you in the air, but move away to a small player. But it's a throw-in, it's not a corner. And Dan Burn could get this. Oh, heads it straight into the hand of Allison. And gone out anyway, I think. Corner to Toon. Come on, away the lads. Oh, it's hit the crossbar, I think. It's still there. Allison manages to knock it away. Burns got it now on the right-hand side, puts it back into the box. Joel Linton goes up for the header. Canate manages to kick it out, and then Newcastle keep it on the left-hand side. Plays it into Joel Linton, who's up against Canate, and then Ekatigi just smashes it against the Newcastle player. It'll be another throw-in. Had a bit of a scramble, mad scramble that was, wasn't it, in the box? 63 minutes and 45 seconds gone. And you can't fault Newcastle's resolve. There's loads of fighting going off in the box. There's loads of pushing around and fighting going off in the box. Here comes the ref with his ref cam. It was him. He did it, boss. It was him, ref. Like being at school, isn't it? He did it, boss. Did you see Nuno saying about him leaving? He's nonsense, really. Yes. We've got to get that sorted out, mate. We've got to get that sorted out. It's an old pathetic situation. It's got to be sorted out. Newcastle player goes down in the box, and then Liverpool try and get onto a counter-attack. Newcastle get it back, play it forward, and then Liverpool panic a little bit there and kick it out to the right-hand side. Newcastle, I think it's Shaw, he's arguing with a referee, does go down in the box. And he is being held by Gakpo. Moon playing like they are the one's a man up, and Toon, not Moon. Moon. Here comes Miley. Coming on for Tonali. That's a big loss as well. And his shoulder, he's just not moving his shoulder at all. So he's off. It's just getting worse and worse, isn't it, for Toon? It's getting worse and worse. Can this Miley come on and do something? Get him a goal. Livramento with a long throw into the box. First won by Byrne, as you'd expect, and then Kirkes gets it. But Shaw manages to get it off him. Shaw now trying to get a cross in. Gets the cross in, and it goes wide, and he managed to get it out of the box, and then Newcastle's going to play it back to Trippier. Salah's chasing him, Trippier decides, no, I'm going to turn round and I'm going to smash it down the right-hand side, and it goes for a throw-in. Oh, go Gravenberch is making love to Joel Linton. Look at that. Good stuff there from Shaw, but who's there? Szoboszlai to cut it away. Fucking autocorrect. I've always said it, mate. What I love about autocorrect is it always gets it wrong. I do it when I'm on the phone and texting or something like that. It comes up with words I've never even used. It's funny though when you see some of the text when people don't notice it, and then you're reading it and you're like, "Hey, what? Go on, Burn. This is yours. Yes, win that with authority, mate." Can Newcastle get back into this? Can they get the equaliser? What we thinking? They're still playing and fighting very dogged, to be honest. Liverpool pass it straight down the middle, though, to Gravenberch, and then it goes to Mo Salah. So Mo Salah on the right-hand side tries to thread a ball through, but that bounces off a Newcastle player, and he has to pass it back to Canate, to Jones in the middle, plays it across to Wirtz. Wirtz to the left-hand side to Gakpo. Gakpo goes inside, puts the cross in, but nobody went for it. Not the best cross, to be fair. "68 minutes and 18 seconds gone. 2-1 Liverpool." Pope with a kick up the field. And then Van Dijk gets it across to Gakpo. Gakpo getting pressured by Guimaraes. And then it's back to Jones, and Jones goes all the way back to Alisson. And then it's passed up the right-hand side to Szoboszlai. Over to Canate. And Liverpool then down the left-hand side with Wirtz. Back to Jones. Back to Dijk. Back to Dijk. Back to Van Dijk. That's my skill there, Tony. I actually do verbal typos. And is Wirtz plays it across to Szoboszlai. Liverpool coming down the right-hand side now. Plays it to Mo Salah. Mo Salah plays a cross over to the top, and Gakpo just can't get on the end of that. It's on. It's on for a possible break from Newcastle. Has Elanga gone off? I didn't notice it if he did, but has he gone off? I haven't really noticed him in the second half, but I don't know if he's gone off or not. Let's see if I can see him. Oh no, he's there. Yeah, he's there. That's what we need to do. We need to try and get a break with Elanga. Get him one-on-one against Canate. If he can get past Canate, then Canate will probably bring him down, and that'll be 10 men each. Liverpool again, Newcastle again, though, dogged in defence. Isn't it weird when you see a team that's like so dogged in defence and so good at defence, just let a goal in like what they did with Gravenberch? It's crazy, all that sort of hard work, And then you just like stand off and just let somebody have a shot like that. Yeah, he's still on. Yeah. I didn't notice him, mate. I was looking to see if I could see him, and I didn't notice him. I see him now. That's what they've got to do, I think. And in fact, he has gone over to that side. He is on that side of Canate. If you can get him up against Canate and he gets past Canate, I think Canate will bring him down. With Gravenberch now, they're in the midfield. Back to Canate. To Slobbersley on the right hand side. Slobbersley looks for Salah on the right hand side. Playing back to Slobbersley. Then back to Canate and across back to Van Dijk. And in the middle to Jones. Jones then back to Canate. Canate to Slobbersley. To Wirtz. Back to Slobbersley. Back to Canate. And Canate to Alisson. Van Dijk on the right hand side. Plays it through to Gakpo. Gakpo can't control it though. Guimaraes gets it. Guimaraes goes down. And then Liverpool trying to get onto the attack here. But again, Newcastle defend it well. Joel Linton in the centre. Joel Linton stays down. That don't look very good either. That don't look very good either. Oh my days. That don't look very good either. Fucking hell, Newcastle. That don't look very good either. The way he's stayed down and the way he's holding his head like that. That does not look very good. Yeah, that's not a good one. That's not a good one. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, that don't look very good, does it? Have a look what happens. Oh no, it's showing the goal. Not looking too good, is it, with Joel Linton? Or Joe Linton, or whatever Mama tells me he's called. He's limping off. He's coming off now. That Jacob Ramsey? I think that's Jacob Ramsey, isn't it? I think Jacob Ramsey's coming on. And Schuler, I think, is getting ready to come on. And then that Hall, I think, is getting ready to come on as well. Joe Linton's done as well. Fucking hell, man. Toon at the minute just can't get any luck whatsoever with the looks of it. Yeah, straight down to the medical room. Trippier's coming off now for Hall. And Schuler's coming on. That's for Albie Barnes. Osula, I mean. Osula. You're getting some bad luck, aren't you, Toon, tonight? Fucking hell, that's Tonali gone off with his shoulder. That's Anthony Gordon gone off for 3 games, possibly more. That's fucking Joe Linton's gone off as well. Didn't look great either when he went off. This is absolutely mental for Toon. Liverpool now with Jones running down the left-hand side, plays it into the middle, but Ekatigi's not on that one, and Ramsey gets his first touch, smashes it up the field. That goes straight to Van Dijk, and now Shaw's gone down. Now Shaw's gone down, and he don't look too good either. This is unreal. This is if you look at it and think that they've got UCL as well. UCL coming up. That's 2 players that you want in that. Well, you know, Tonali and Joe Linton or Joe Ellington. But yeah, this is looking mental. In my opinion, you need to get rid of Isaac and use the money to build the team back up and get some players in. Let's see what happened to Shaw. Goes up for the header. Just gets an arm on him from Van Dijk. Enough to cut his head open, though, the looks of it. Now Liverpool's bringing on substitutions. Is that Bradley coming on, and that Chiesa? Ekatigi's going off now, and so is Florian Wirtz. Wirtz has looked better tonight. He's impressed me a bit, but the one that's impressed me the most, really, for Liverpool is probably Szoboszlai. And Ekatigi as well again. Here come Newcastle with Shula. Can't get the ball into the box, though. That's nice, Ramsey. Newcastle with Byrne. Plays it across the right-hand side to Livramento. There's still a possibility of getting a draw out of this, which would be crazy. Guimaraes goes in for the tackle, and Liverpool player just goes down. And Newcastle's got another player coming on now. Shaw's going off. And Theo, come on. Malik Theo. Don't think he's any relation to Eeyore off Winnie the Pooh, but I don't know. Is it Eeyore on Winnie the Pooh? It is Eeyore, isn't it, on Winnie the Pooh? Haven't seen Mama Flossie around in a while. Nah, they're getting ready to go to Egypt, mate. Getting ready for an holiday in Egypt. I think they're going in September. I know she was telling me the other day she's got so much to sort out at the minute. So I think they're sort of concentrating on that. Probably get a ring tomorrow, see if she's all right and everything. Here comes Bradley down the right-hand side, plays it to Salah. Salah then drops it all the way back to Canate. Langan more in the middle of the field. Header from Teal. Guimaraes trying to get it now in the middle. And that's fired straight over to the left-hand side, and Livramento should be able to get that away. Hits it against Gakpo, and that goes out for a throw into Newcastle. Not much in that, to be fair. A-OK. Yeah, I'll give her a ring tomorrow. I know she's really busy with getting things sorted out before they go to Egypt. That should be an awesome holiday, that should. That's one place I'd love to go. See the pyramids and stuff. Here comes Chiesa. Good challenge there, though, from Byrne. Takes it off him. And the ball's with Pope. Throws it out to Theo. Livramento to Guimaraes. Guimaraes turns really well, gets it back to Livramento, back to Elanga. Elanga into the middle to Jacob Ramsey. Jacob Ramsey now flying down the left-hand side, plays it to Hall. Hall puts the ball into the box, but that's far too much. Goes out for a throw-in. Probably should have cut that back to Elanga, and Elanga might have tried to get onto something. I feel for Newcastle tonight. I must admit, I do feel for Newcastle tonight. I think they've had some major fucking bad luck. I mean, the tackle, I can't justify that. It's terrible. All the injuries they've had, the way they started really powerfully as well. And then it's just gone from bad to worse, really. Liverpool score against the run of play completely. There's Ramsey trying to get through, can't get through, and Chiesa. Wow, no, it's not Chiesa, that's Jones. Proper just threw himself to the floor there, ref. Are you actually looking at anything? Thing is, you can have all the hard work you want, and you can be on top of a game all you want, but you've got to put that ball in the net, ain't you? That's where the money is. That's what you need to be doing, and they couldn't do that. They've got to sort this. They've got to get this striker thing sorted out, and I think they might need a few more recruitments as well, depending on how bad Joe Linton is and Tonali. Give him a rice now. Goes down, and he gets a free kick. Plays it all the way down the right hand side, but that's too soon, and somebody gets a yellow. Don't know who got a yellow there. Bradley. Yeah, he took him down. Eight 6 minutes and 50 gone. Still 2-1 Liverpool. Pope takes a free kick, kicks it all the way down the pitch. Oh, he could get in here. Could get in. He's in. He's got it. He's got it. Asula's managed to score. He's 2-2. 87 minutes and 10 gone. And Asula's managed to get through on the left-hand side. And he's managed to score. 2-2. Just a really good header to get it to him. And, 2-2. The look might have changed a little bit. It's in, yes. Get in there, my son, says Lone Star. Deserved as well, I think, personally. Yeah, he's proper done one on Allison there. Good finish that was from Asula. Excellent. 2-2, guys. 2-2. All the shit they've gone through tonight would deserve that. 88 minutes and 25 gone. And Liverpool looking to put another substitution on. Two, and yeah, well deserved. Absolutely. Get in there, my son. Absolutely. Just pure fight and hunger, basically. It's pure fight and hunger. And we've got a chance here, but that's gone straight to Allison. 89 minutes gone. Allison chucked it out to Kirkes. Kirkes is going to fire it over the top. Looking for Chiesa. It's headed away. Hall manages to head it backwards. Livramento. Get the ball out of the box, mate. That's it. And Gimaresh has turned on that really well. And that gets Alanga down the right-hand side. So Alanga now on the right-hand side using his pace. He's got three players going towards him now. Can't get the cross in, but it's going to be a corner to Toon. Going to be a corner to Toon. Can they actually manage to do this? That would be phenomenal. Say the look that they've had. That would be phenomenal. So it's a corner to Toon. Yeah, this to Dan Burn. Yeah, this to Dan Burn, man. Well earned, especially falling behind so quickly after the break. And Gordon being a plum. And Evening Yeti and the ladies in the chat. Looks like Liverpool's balloon is well and truly bursted. How you doing, Michael, mate? You're all right. Make sure you follow Michael Chelsea as well on Rumble. And come on, boys. Yeah, they could get something from this corner. Alanga with the corner. Extra 11 minutes on the clock as well. 11 minutes extra time. I'll get Dan Burn on this. Got to get Dan Burn on it now. Won by Liverpool and headed out on the right-hand side. Toon have had some really bad luck tonight. If they could manage to nick this, that would be absolutely insane. Livramento with a long throw into the box. Goes in. Dan Burns fighting for it, but I think Van Dijk managed to get it, and then Liverpool head it out for another throw-in on the right-hand side. 91 minutes and 23 gone. Can they do it? Can they? This would be an absolute story if they manage to do this. 91 minutes and 35 gone. Livramento with another long throw. Straight in, gets headed by Newcastle and then punched out by Alisson. And Liverpool's got it on the edge of the box, but Newcastle managed to get it back. Guimaraes over to Hall. Hall then to Guimaraes on the left-hand side. And Toon have got another corner. Toon have got another corner. They're proper pushing it now. Can they actually manage to get that perfect corner? Slot looks to be panicking a little bit. Eddie Howe's just sat there chewing his chewing gum. Can they manage to get this? Corner about to come in. Elanga over it. Ball comes in. Headed by Guimaraes. It's on the edge of the box though. Miley's going to take a shot. It's a Liverpool player. Everton, fucking Newcastle still keep it. And then it's with Hall on the halfway line. Plays it into Miley. I keep getting the names mixed up. Oh, fuck off. Newcastle tries to get the ball into the box, but that goes harmlessly wide and out on the right-hand side. Offside, anyway. We need a draw, Yeti. Can go either way still. Yeah. Absolutely. Slot machine will be furious. His side have looked suspect at the back all night. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Fuck a draw. Want to see Toon win this. They deserve it. Yeah, definitely. Sorry, Danny. I know you won't like that, but I have to call it the way I see it. Liverpool panicking a bit now, to be honest. And Dan Burn managed to bring that down really well. Plays it across to Theo. And then Toon put it down the right-hand side. And Asula should definitely be able to get on the end of this. He's up against Van Dijk. He's got another player coming to him, though. And plays it across to Livramento. Livramento's going to get it again. They're going to get the cross in. And that's a corner. They are proper fighting to get this winner. Come on, get a good corner. I don't think Elanga's really put in a good corner yet, to be honest with you. But he's going to take this one as well. 94 minutes and 20 gone. Newcastle have had so much bad luck tonight. They deserve to actually get this winner. Need to get Dan Burn on it. If they can get it to Dan Burn, then they should easily managed to put it in the net. He's a monster in the box. What are we doing again now? We're all fighting in the box. Dan Burns trying to get to it. Ball goes up in the air. Don't know where the ball is, to be honest, but that should come back by Hall, and then a Liverpool player goes down in the box, Kirkes, and it's all cut down. Is that Northern Chelsea in the chat? And Liverpool look a nervous wreck. Yeah, they do. Absolutely. They've got Harvey Elliott coming on now, and they've also got another guy. I don't know who that is, to be honest. Young lad with the looks of it. Ungamoa. They must think Liverpool must be thinking that the grass is too long, so they bought on Ungamoa. Fucking stop it. Stop it. Right, and here's Newcastle. Plays it to Burn. Burn smashes it down the pitch. That's just going to go harmlessly to Alisson. That's over to Kirkez. Kirkez then into Ungamoa. Ungamoa now on the left-hand side. Gets around one. He's got two players up against him. Tries to get it into the box. Does get it into the box, but it's cleared well by Theo. Liverpool look nervous. Remember, it is not permitted to win with 10 men. I know. It's crazy, isn't it? That is such a fallacy that's gone, isn't it? That. Used to be a thing. It's not. I don't think it's not a thing now. And Van Dijk plays it down the middle. Szoboszlai on the right hand side to Konate with Harvey Elliott now. Harvey Elliott puts it over to Salah on the right hand side, headed though by Hall. Defends that really well. Trying to keep hold of it now though in the corner. And Salah's trying to get the ball, and then Hall knocks it off Salah. Did really well there, Hall. Did really well. Did really well there, Hall did. Got 97 minutes and 45 gone. There's still time to try and nick this. Liverpool fans looking anxious. And Pope kicks the ball off. And that's won by Liverpool, but Hall should get that and smash it back up the pitch. Dan Burn wins the header, which is nothing unusual, is it really? And then a ball over the top from Newcastle, but the Liverpool player goes down under the challenge of Basula, and that's going to be a free kick. Here's Gravenberch in the middle. Plays it over to the left to Kirkez. Kirkez now. Szoboszlai makes the run past Ungamoa. And it's into Gravenberch. Across to Van Dijk to Konate. Over to Salah. That's not Salah, that's Harvey Elliott. It's back to Konate, back to Harvey Elliott. Elliott then tries to find Salah, loses it. Newcastle managed to get the ball, plays it back to Pope. Gazer runs at him, but Pope manages to boot the ball out. It's on the head of Van Dijk. Kirkhead has got it now, plays it all the way back to Alisson. 99 minutes and 17 gone. Over to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Konate. Konate running down the right-hand side. Plays it across to Harvey Elliott again. Back to Konate. Konate's got the ball at the moment. Plays it into Harvey Elliott from Gravenberch straight to whoever the footballer is. Oh, no. Oh, my days. Ungamoa was free. Ungamoa was free in the box. 3-2. That's it. You've got to say Liverpool are the real deal. They still keep managing to pull it back and get back on it. So, yeah, Liverpool are the real deal. He's all on his own, that Ungamoa. Look, nobody's any... I mean, Elanga, what you doing? Elanga's just walking. Look at Elanga here, look. He's just walking back. All the Newcastle players are over that side. Slobberslide just jumps over it, and then it's left with Ungamoa, who just puts it straight in the net. Pope don't even move. Wow. 3-2. 3-2 to Liverpool. What a shame. They always find a way. They do. Yeah, you can't knock it, can you? They all seem to find a way. They definitely got something going for them. Definitely. And there's not long to go now. Gimaresh holds his head. What is Elanga doing there, though? He's just walking down the pitch. Toon with the ball now, a bit of pushing around and fighting and all that kind of stuff. And Van Dijk having a go at Dan Burn, and Dan Burn telling him to piss off and all that kind of stuff. Canate's having a go at him as well. Toon free kick, I think. Get this straight in the box. Can they manage to get to 3-3? Pope goes up for the for it as well. Chucking everything at this now for the end of this game, Newcastle. And the free kick comes in. Oh, it's a proper mess in there. And I think Liverpool headed it away, so it should be a corner to Newcastle. Newcastle quickly getting the corner. Hall with a corner. Get it on Dan Burns' head. More arguing and pushing around in the box. Go on, get it on Dan Burns' head. They're proper just going to go for it here. Corner comes in. Headed away by Liverpool. Elanga's got it now on the left-hand side. Plays a pass through to Gimaresh, but Gimaresh can't control it. It just goes out. And then he turns around and tells somebody to fuck off. And here we go. We're having a go, guys. We're having a go. It's a Royal Rumble. Gimaresh is going off on one. Watch it. You don't want to get a second yellow, mate. Calm yourself down. The whistle about to go any minute, I would say now. Hell's Teeth, and he's only 16. This is his Premier League debut, a night Rio and Gamoa will remember for the rest of his life. Absolutely. And they've done it. They've done it, guys. Liverpool's managed to come back and win it. They are the real deal, regardless what you want to think. They are the real deal. They have a real good way of getting it back, even when they lose it, and that's not a bad skill to have, is it? Is Arsenal against Liverpool next week? Is it? I know Arsenal's got Liverpool coming up, haven't they? They seem to have a way of making it happen regardless. They're getting players sent off for Newcastle. I tell you what, you can't argue with the reaction from it, though. The reaction from it for Newcastle was absolutely fantastic. So if we have a look at the games coming up, it is Nottingham Forest against West Ham on the 31st on Sunday. And it is, Liverpool and Arsenal at Anfield. That's going to be a big game. That's going to be a big game. See who can actually get it going. You know what I mean? AFCNL says, "Lucky fuckers, man. That was a crazy game tonight." But they seem to have that ability, AFCNL, to just bring it back and get the win. Same happened with Bournemouth. Now they've done it with Newcastle. You got to feel for Newcastle because they gave everything tonight. They gave absolutely everything tonight, and some of the injuries that they could have as well could be absolutely devastating. Tonali could not move his shoulder at all, so hopefully that's not going to be as bad as it looked. Joe Linton, when he went off, he had his head in his hands, so that wasn't a good look. Shaw, again, they've had some seriously shit stuff. I mean, they deserve the red. They deserve the red. Can't argue with that at all. But yeah, what a game though. What a game. That really did. That was a good game, that was. Yeah, if we don't beat West Ham at home, it will be embarrassing. Absolutely. Yeah, no respect, no disrespect, and fair play. Yeah, if we're playing West Ham, mate, we just got to keep putting eyeballs into the box because they don't seem to be able to defend them at all. So that's pretty much would be my tactic against West Ham. Get them crosses going in and just get the fucking ball in the net that way because that seems to be their issue at the minute. So, yes, I don't ever underestimate a team, but they do not look good at all. But they are the kind of games that come back to bite you on the arse. But we've got to get the City ground like a fortress. That's pretty much got to be the case, and then just keep picking up points or whatever away from home. First of all, we've got to get this Nuno thing sorted out with Edu, and if Edu's the problem, then get rid of the fucker. Get rid of him. Get him gone. We didn't need him before. He was pulling in good players before. I'd just get rid of him. The only thing that I don't like about that situation where they're having the conversation in the room is that Marianakis is going to be there as well. Because both Marianakis and Nuno are pig-headed and they're stubborn. So that does worry me. To me, it should be just in the room with Nuno and Edu, not Marianakis. Because Edu's a little bit of a little mite as well, so he'll fucking do things to try and work it his way and stuff. Arsenal fans warned us about Edu. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. And he's not even been there long. He's causing issues. I mean, look, I like the players we've brought in. I've got no issue with the players we've brought in. I think from what I've heard, and I don't know how much truth there is in this, but it's something to do with him screwing up the deal with Adama Traore. Because apparently Nuno wanted Adama Traore. Whether that means he didn't want Amari Hutchinson, I don't know. But, you know, he wanted Adama Traore. And they was like so close to getting it all sorted out. And I think Edu came in and fucked it up. That's what I've heard. Don't quote me. I'm not saying that's 100% what happened. That's just what I've heard. That's just what I've seen on like social media and stuff. Yeah, Nuno wanted him. Yeah. So I think that's kind of what's been the problem. But well, he's still there, so just pull him in, mate. You know. Pull him in, he's still there, but we need to get that sorted out because we don't need that kind of shit. I mean, we're unbeaten in the league so far, like we was at the start of last season. So, you know, we've just got to get it together, and it's the team that matters and nothing else. They can all bicker all the time if they want in the background, as long as it don't affect the team or anything like that, and the team performs on the day, then I'm not worried. But it needs to be sorted out because I don't think any Forest fan wants to see Nuno go. I think that would be an absolute stupid decision. I think it'd be a massive backward step if he does actually end up going. Be a massive backward step. I don't think it'd be a good. I think the players would react badly as well. I think the players would react major badly, to be honest. I mean, you might even. I don't know, but you might even get, like, if it happens in the week and the window's still open, there might even be a few that says, well, I'm not playing for this club then. You know? Let's hope not. That's not the case. But, you know, players do get on with certain managers, so it's one of them, isn't it? Michael Chelsea, IC Lone Star is in chat. What a shame no Arse fans have ever seen their team win a Premier League or a UCL, given their fans are under the age of 10. Keep trusting the process, nevertheless. Michael brings it, mate, every single time. Well said. And yeah, so it's just something we've got to get sorted out, because we can't have anything holding us back, you know, and we don't want that kind of thing holding us back. And like I say, I think the players will react very badly to it if Nuno goes. I do, and I think it will really fuck us up personally. And we don't want that. We don't want that. Big up, matey. How you doing? Hammers Football TV. How you doing, matey? And what a game that was. Newcastle, poor little Newcastle, man. I mean, what, not little Newcastle, but the injuries they've possibly got and the sending off, which is definitely a sending off. I mean, you can't really argue with that. Make sure you follow, sub, like, and do all of the things with Hammers Football TV as well. And yeah, we'll just have to wait and see on the Nuno thing. But I hope they get it sorted out, because I think it'd be absolutely stupid to have to get rid of him now, especially when somebody else has come in and ruffled feathers. If it's somebody else that's come in and ruffled feathers, then they've got to go, haven't they? Yeah, defo, they let the school kid out to play, and what a goal he scored. Oh, my days. What was Alanga doing, though? What was Alanga doing? Because Alanga was just walking down the pitch. He could have actually been in that position there. That lad was completely open. I mean, that must have been, you know, all his dreams come true in 1 second, innit, that? Crazy game, but fun, entertaining game all the same. Liverpool seem to have something about them at the minute where they can bring it back, and you take them, you think you've got them, and then they come back and get it back. And I know there was 10 men and all that kind of stuff, but you know, that was a sending off. I can't argue with that. The injuries that they had, Tonali going off, did not look very good. Joel Ellington going off, that didn't look too good either. So they could be in for a real tough one, to be honest, Newcastle. And I like Newcastle. I like Newcastle a lot. I think the start of that game, the first half, I thought they was all over it. And then Liverpool just got that spawny goal, basically. But you know what? If you don't stop them shooting, then, you know, there's every chance they're going to score. So big up to Liverpool, because they have got that ability in them. Potter out, and evening at Lone Star London. I don't think Tom's going to be arguing with you on Potter out, to be quite honest. Did you see his press conference? When someone asked him about a player, and he says, well, I told you last week that if they're not a West Ham player, then I'm not talking about them. Do you actually listen in these things, or you just come in and ask the same question over and over again? And I thought, that's the passion you should have on the touchline. That's the kind of passion you should have on the touchline. But you've only got it in the actual conference room. It's absolutely insane. West Ham are a comedy club, zero leadership, sack the lot of them. Yeah, I know. It's not, I mean, it's not nice when your team goes like that, to be quite honest with you, but they've got to try and sort it out, haven't they? If you're south of the border, you're well out of order, you die at the ends of the Yeti. Big up Andrew Kelleher, how you doing? Welcome to the cave. Hope you're well, mate. And a place has more passion than Potter. Need to get the ICF behind him, mate. I've been watching some videos on the ICF on YouTube, and yeah, they didn't fuck around, did they? They did not fuck around. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to West Ham, I mean, we've got to play you next Sunday, and I'll be honest, I think if we can keep getting like eyeball into the box, you seem to really struggle with that. So that pretty much be my tactic on that one. West Ham give Arteta the giggles. It's horrible for any club to like be going through all of that sort of stuff, but at the end of the day, you stick with your own club, you know. And that's all that matters, really. As much as you'll sort of like give comments about what's happening and it not being right, it's your own club that matters, and that's same for everybody. Quote from the original film, the firm, the ICF crew. Yeah, mate, I watched, there's a thing on YouTube called Everything Casual, and he does and they do all different teams. There's one for Millwall, Bushwhackers, and the F Troop. There's one for ICF. Check it out. Check it out and drop him a sub and everything like that. There's the FEC crew, obviously, Forest Executive Club. They got loads of them. And Gooners. There's a Gooners one as well. Good stuff, man. It's interesting stuff. West Ham give us the shits, especially this owner. Yeah, it's not a good situation, is it, mate? It's not a good situation. Yeah, Gary Oldman. I watched The Firm ages ago. It is a good while ago that I watched it, but it is a good movie. I do like films like that. ID is another one I like. Football Factory is a good film. Green Street, enjoy that as well. Green Street's good, apart from having Frodo Baggins as like as an hooligan. I mean, that's a bit weird, but it is a good movie. It's a good movie. Oh, I watched Cass as well. Watched Cass the other day. That's a good movie as well. Sullivan is tighter than a camel's ass in a sandstorm, and hit the like button if you haven't already. Cheers, Tom. And what did you make of the Gordon sending off? Can't really argue his case, to be honest. It was a terrible challenge. He's nowhere near the ball, straight for the back of his leg. Don't think there was anything you could question on that at all. It was one of those silly, rash challenges you make, but the problem for me, Tom, is the trajectory of his foot is for his leg. It's not even anywhere near it's not even towards the ball. It's straight for his leg. So yeah, that was deserved, that red card. Very, very silly. Eddie Howe didn't even look at him. I'm a regular here now, Tony. Yeah, he's like a mate in the pub. You're all like mates in the pub. The second film and Firm was a joke. I hadn't seen the second one. But I've watched a lot of those kind of movies. Do you like ID? ID is fucking brilliant. Shadwell, is it Shadwell United or Shadwell FC and stuff like that? That one's fucking excellent. And the second one, my mate directed the second one. Gordon in a flash, 2 rash suspended, and Newcastle now don't have a striker. They ain't got anything. I mean, I don't know why they're looking at this Strand Larson. I wouldn't said Strand Larson was a good replacement for Isaac, to be quite honest with you. As Tony Neary said, go for Osherman or something like that. But he's well known to cause this kind of shit as well. But you get the season gone and sorted and everything, I suppose you can do it. Although Osherman does ask for a lot of wages, don't he? He is on quite a lot of wages. You're not missing much, mate. And ID, fucking love you, Gumbo. Yeah. Class. Especially when they go and play, I think, am I getting the right movie? Where they go and play that team and then they run into the marketplace and there's about 2 or 3 of them. And then all the other guys come in and they've got the chains and all that lot and they just go, come on, flying in there. Yeah, throwing darts. Yeah. Crazy. All these strikers are Scandinavian now. Yeah. And Newcastle should go in for Rodrigo. Yeah, even that. I think they're probably, if they've lost Joe Ellington and Tonali, then they might have to look at some more midfield as well. Because they're big losses, aren't they? To say that they're in the UCL as well, you know, they are big losses. I mean, Wissa, I totally would say go get him, 100%. I do think he's a class player. Strand Larson, not quite sure on that one, to be honest. But like I say, with Osherman, he'd ask for too much money, I think. I think his wage is fucking huge. I don't think Newcastle, well, they could afford it, but they don't want to hit the PSP or whatever you call it. So I don't think they're going to do that. Arsenal must beat Liverpool. Oh, that's gonna be a game. That's gonna be a game, mate. That is. Yeah, that's going to be a game. But Arsenal's going to have the ability to reverse what Liverpool can do at the minute. Liverpool can go from like the point of losing out on it, to all of a sudden hitting that other gear and taking it back again. So Arsenal is going to have that ability to do, and it should be a fantastic game. Well, I don't know if it'd be a fantastic game. It'd be very good, I would imagine. But, it should be a very, very interesting game. See kind of how it's going to go and what happens. And I can't wait to play Liverpool, to be honest. I can't wait to play Liverpool. After last season, beating them at Anfield and then getting a draw at the City Ground, I'm proper looking forward to playing Liverpool. And I wouldn't normally say that, but I am looking forward to it. Anyone but Liverpool. 10 years ago, I was in Liverpool and two Scousers robbed my chips. Not joking. Fucking hell, bro. Yeah, that's deep. That's deep, mate, when people steal your fucking chips. I mean, that's your fucking dinner, bro. That's fucking well out of order, that is. I think I've only ever been in Liverpool once, and that was because I was working at PC World, and we had to go for one of these conferences. And we got lost in Stoke, and we kept asking people the directions and all. And I said it's left, and he kept going right, and we kept going round and round and round. And I was like, either there's a lot of quick saves in Stoke, or we keep going past the same fucking one. That was hilarious, that was. And then I think we was on his way to Liverpool at some point, and it was crazy. I fucking know. I weren't driving out. I fell asleep in the fucking passenger seat. Says I was just sat there fucking drooling and dribbling. So yeah, that was a funny time. Shame the guy was such an arse, but yeah, you know what people are like. Was one of them named Macaulay by yeah. Macaulay will steal your fucking chips. He'll steal everything. He'll steal your trainers, your chips, your trousers, your underpants. He'll steal everything. He will if he gets his chance. Horrible place. And apparently, though, Liverpool is the last English city standing. Yeah, but them idiots always vote for bloody Dormer. They always vote Labour, don't they? Well, most of them, apparently. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We're unbeaten so far. We've got West Ham. I don't underestimate anybody. I never have done, and I don't. But it's not going to be a given. It's going to be at the City Ground. So yes, I do 100% expect to win it, because we've got to make the City Ground a fortress. So I do expect to win it at the City Ground. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll see what happens. What other games is at the weekend anyway? Let's have a look. Got Chelsea Fulham on Saturday. Well, that should be a Chelsea win, shouldn't it, really? Wolves Everton. Either way on that one. Tottenham Bournemouth. I like Bournemouth, but I think Tottenham might get that one. Man United Burnley. Well, should be United, really. Sunderland Brentford. Interesting one. Sunderland. And Leeds United and Newcastle. Another interesting one. Brighton Manchester City. Should be Man City, but you never know which Man City is going to actually turn up. Then Forest and West Ham. That'd be about 14-0 to Forest. And Liverpool Arsenal. That's gonna be the game of the weekend, I think. Say not for quality, because I think they'll both sort of play like they're not going to go sort of too far in it, but we'll have to wait and see. Aston Villa and Crystal Palace, another interesting one, because Aston Villa are struggling at the minute, aren't they? But Liber, get them out. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. 100% get them out. It's crazy. I don't know what we're playing at, to be honest. Vote Dormer. Thought he was dead. Yeah, I think he might be, mate. 14-0. Take it easy on us. No, I'll never do the underestimation. Alvarez was excellent for Mexico in the summer, and so West Ham sent him to Turkey. Clowns. I don't know what's going on with West Ham. I mean, they've got owners that just ain't good enough, to be honest. And they don't seem to care. I mean, if you got rid of Potter, Tom, who would you want as a manager if you got rid of Potter? I'd say, sorry, Jack, but I'd say Glasner if he leaves Crystal Palace, or possibly, what's that guy's name? Bournemouth manager. He's very good as well. Send them back. I want London back. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Don't disagree with you at all. It's disgraceful what's happening in this country at the minute. Absolutely disgraceful. I can't even get my head around it. Mind you, he's created a monster, though, in that Lucy Connolly, because she's going to really, go into him. Andrew says, I subbed you. You're welcome. Cheers, bro. Massively appreciated, matey. And you're more than welcome in the cave. And big up Kieran Fletcher. You're all right, mate. Get in. Yeah, but that was a game, wasn't it? That was. I thought in the first half, you are a Liverpool fan, aren't you? Have I got that right? I thought in the first half it was Newcastle, but then you managed to get that goal with Gravenberch, which to me is crazy because when you're defending like Newcastle was, and then all of a sudden you just go to sleep and let a goal like that. It was a cracking game, but that was definitely a red for me, 100%. Can't argue with that. It might even be more as well. Like, subscribe, share, road to 1K. Cheers, bro. And Iriola, Glasner, Big Ange, and if it goes, Pete Tong at Forest, Nuno, or even Eddie Howe. Yeah, good calls. Well, I'm hoping it doesn't go Pete Tong with Nuno, because I think that would be a massive backward step, to be honest. Get the Yeti to 1K. Cheers, Andrew. Appreciate it, mate. And Kieran Fletcher says, yes, we were totally outplayed. You seem to have a way to pull it back, though. You've got this way of pulling it back at the minute, which I think is really impressive. And that's how champions are made, isn't it? That's how champions are made. You managed to pull it back, and I'm happy for that player, Ungamoa, because, I mean, he was wide open there. He must have thought all his Christmases had come at once. Seeing that ball coming over to him there. I mean, that was beautiful. But to get 3 points from St. James Park is huge, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Did you think a bit when they got the equaliser? Because that was crazy. One of the hardest grounds. Their fans were amazing. Felt like they had the extra player. Yeah, Newcastle fans are quality. Absolute quality. Tony, how is Tell doing? Says Lone Star. But yeah, I mean, great start for us so far. Palace yesterday, think we could have won it. We could definitely have won it at the end. That chance for Jesus was fucking hell amazing. Bounces off the ball though. I think we could have won it yesterday, to be honest. But at the same point, Palace could have fucking ripped us apart in the first half. We weren't there in that first half at all. First half, terrible. Yeah, I couldn't believe what I was watching when it went 2-2. And anyway, mate, keep smashing it. 1K not far. Catch you soon, mate. Work tomorrow. No worries, Tom, mate. Cheers for dropping in, bro. And everybody, make sure you go over and like and sub to Amers Football TV as well. Top bloke. And night, everyone. Tell is doing well. Lone Star. Saw him last week. And Arsenal will never win at Liverpool. Is to hoping anyone but Liverpool chip thieves. Chip thieves. Say hi, please, and will do, mate. We've had the most entertaining games probably for the neutral, but for us Liverpool fans, we've been put. I can imagine, yeah. Yeah, I could proper imagine that. Yeah, definitely. But I mean, you've had the game against Bournemouth, which was excellent. You managed to pull it back from that, whereas I thought, oh, he's gone too defensive. He's put too many defensive players on. But you managed to take that one back, and then there's that one today. Today's game was fucking unreal. The first half was exciting because of the way Newcastle was playing and stuff, but the second half was just fucking amazing. What a good game of football that was. I thought the ref ruined it a little bit by keep slowing it down and stopping it and giving free kicks and stuff like that. One or two of the things that happened was not all that. You didn't have to do that. We fear no one. We are all in out with our chips. I think it's going to be an interesting game, and I think it will tell a lot. That Liverpool game with Arsenal, I think that will tell a lot. The season's going to go because you got Gyökeres on the score sheet now as well, and he's an absolute quality player. What, any news on Saka at all? Is there any news on Saka? Because that didn't look a very good one either. But even though Rio was wide open for the shot, many teenage players would have bottled it. I'm so glad he kept cool. The finish of a seasoned striker was. Yeah. I gotta give credit where it's due. I mean, I don't know what Elanga was doing. Elanga was just like trotting back behind him, and he could have been on to that player, I suppose. But he had been playing for the whole game, so maybe he didn't have it in him. I don't know, but it just left the guy completely open. Newcastle had Liverpool more nervous than a salmon in a bear hug and managed to lose the game. Yeah, definitely. The Yeti, do you have Ray Winston features? I don't know. Do I have Ray Winston features? Where's your fucking tool? What fucking tool? This fucking tool. That's Ray Winston, isn't it? The film Scum, another good film actually, Scum. That's a good movie as well. Saka out for 4 weeks. Yeah, I thought it. I mean, that's not as bad as what I thought with the way he's holding his head down and looking really sort of depressed and unhappy and stuff. So that 4 weeks ain't too bad. 4 weeks ain't too bad. It's still not what you want, though, is it? You don't want him out at all, really. But the guy plays him fucking into the ground, really. Scum, what a watch. Yeah, Scum's class, mate. Scum's class. Davis, you're nothing. Yeah, it's brilliant. I mean, I'll tell you what, some great acting where that guy slits his wrists and he's screaming and he's pressing the buzzer and the guy won't come. The guard don't come because he keeps pressing the buzzer all the time. That's the guy that gets fucking bummed in the fucking greenhouse, isn't it? But he slits his wrists in his cell and he keeps pressing the buzzer and he's like, oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? And he's like, right, if you press it again, I'm just going to ignore it. And then he does press it again and he ignores it. And the guy, the acting of the pain that he's feeling with his two wrists slit is fucking insane. Especially with the international break and not the worst time to suffer short-term injury. Yeah, true. And yes, that's Davis who slit up. Yeah. That's mad, mate. There's certain like acting that I see, like fucking Mel Gibson in Braveheart when he's doing the acting of getting undrawn, quartered and all that kind of stuff. That's an amazing piece of acting as well. There's so many films where there's not a lot of films, but there is some films that have just got amazing acting parts. Like, I mean, Saving Private Ryan. I mean, one of the worst scenes I've seen in a film because it's just so horrible. And that is when the guy's fighting upstairs with a German and he's like trying to stop him from stabbing him in the heart. And then basically he ain't got the strength anymore to hold him off. And the knife just goes in slow into his heart and he just gives up. And it's just like, fucking hell, bro. Imagine him being in that situation. Can't stand. No, I don't like Tom Hanks. But the actual film is good. But I don't like him. I don't like him at all, mate. but the actual film is decent, and it has some decent like set pieces in it and stuff like that. Same as Dunkirk, but I didn't really rate the movie, and I don't know why that fucking One Erection twat was in it, to be honest. But the sound effects of Dunkirk, when you heard them Messerschmitts in the air, in the clouds, you couldn't see them, but it was just like, and they just fucking come flying in, and it's like, fucking hell, you're fucked. As soon as that gets through the clouds, you're fucked. Nuno latest. These are things that I myself can't control. What I said is, and I had a long thought about it, is my concern for the squad. These boys last season achieved something fantastic. Absolutely. Absolutely. You reckon it's like something to do with more money being offered to one of the players he bought in or something like that then? Because that sounds to me like they've paid somebody more than somebody else, and he's not happy with that. That's what it sounds like to me, but I don't know. So we have ahead of us in the Premier League, Europa League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup. You know how many games this means for us. This is the respect that we have to show to our squad. Help them. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Totally agree with them. Totally agree with them. Be an absolute travesty to lose Nuno now. He's doing fantastic work with the team. Yes, in the first half of the Palace game yesterday, we just wasn't on it at all. We was terrible, and Palace could have tore us apart. They did when they scored, and they hit the post, I think, twice, because I remember Jack saying that UEFA had put the post in, and they was robbing them. This thing with a banner, people get thicker skins. Get thicker skins. This thing with, I mean, I'm not being funny, and Jez will tell you this, and Tont will tell you this, and any of you guys that have been to football grounds in the past, is that the worst banner you've ever seen in a football ground? It certainly ain't the worst one I've ever seen. I just think it's pathetic, to be honest. I think Nuno is just saying we need 3 or 4 more unlikely players Nuno wants. Yeah. Nuno, I mean, can you remember like when Nuno took over and you got Cooper? And Nuno did something which I think was an absolute sort of masterclass of the thing you do when a favourite of the fans leaves. And the first thing he said in the conference was, we need to give a load of thanks to Colin Cooper and Colin Cooper, that's a fucking defender. Steve Cooper. We need to give a load of respect to Steve Cooper because what he's done has put us where we are. So I want to make sure that he gets all the respect, and it's down to me now to sort of carry that on. And I thought that was a class statement, to be honest, because it must have been difficult when we loved Steve Cooper. And then all of a sudden we've got Nuno. Now we love Nuno, so we don't want to lose Nuno. I think that'd be a major step backward, mate, if we lose Nuno. But anyway, guys, I'm going to head off because I'm knackered. I'll be back tomorrow, maybe do some gaming or something like that, or see what games are on or whatever. If we was a club, don't help them in terms of numbers, in terms of quality and talent, everything will go Nuno. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Totally agree with him. Totally agree with you. And if he goes, things will go to shit, mate. I can tell you that now. Players won't be happy. And the thing is, if it happens in between when the window closes, there might be a few of them say, you know what, I don't want to stay here. So it could really fuck everything up, to be quite honest with you. Enjoy your night, mate, and laters, Yeti. Big up to you, Andy. Big up to you, Tony. Big up everyone who's been in here. More class additions to the cave, which is what we want. And yeah, guys, big up to you all. Cheers for the support as always. And I'm out of here. So, as always, keep it real, keep it Yeti. and I'll catch you all later. Tatty fucking bye. Toodles.